Catfish crazy.
There's a fire within. Hate to admit it, but I always knew violence and sin keeps me fearless, keeps me from being you. So dated, outdated, still fading away.
What's going on, friends? Welcome back. For those who attended the live stream last night, I mentioned that we will be getting a new member of the family. Something I've been waiting for quite a while. And I do mean quite a while. Finally made it here. And, oh boy, I'm excited. Oh yeah. It's the grand unboxing. I'm anxious to see what it's gonna look like. Woohoo, look at the size of that box. It's a little bit taller than I am. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Dun, 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 dun. Holy crap. Sorry, y'all, got my dog. My dogs are being a pain. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ooh, it's so much better than I thought it was going to be. Are we ready? A lot of extra packing in there for... I could have used a smaller box. But... Yes. Check it out. Oh, check that out. It's got a seat for a fighting belt. My rod holders that are actually the stand-up versions of my boat take this very same rod holder. Oh wow, y'all. This was absolutely worth the wait. Coffee, Look at that. Oh, I've waited a long time for this. Look at that. Yeah, the ugly stick, big water, downrigger rod, 9 foot. Oh, 2-piece. And I'm waiting just a little bit to build suspense. You would never believe what it is teamed up with from the factory. Everybody knows what my favorite reels are. And this one was actually made for me. Thank you from my friends at Cabela's. The Revel 15. Yeah, it came stock with a pen. Yeah, check that out. Oh man. Oh man. Look at that. Oh man. This, friends, is the Pen 15 Reveal. And it's got a line counter on it, so we'll now forever know how deep our water is. This rod is made for trolling or casting or whatever you can imagine it that you could want it to be for. It's a medium light action. It's actually more of a medium heavy than it is a medium light. Oh, we got a crack nick in it. That's okay, as long as it don't malfunction. It'll have a couple more in it by the end of its lifetime. I can't believe this. This has been a long time coming, and Angel thinks so too, huh? So, this rod, all pens that I've ever gotten have came with some form of tool. So I hope they actually gave me the tool to go to this reel along with it. Not quite fond of that, but that's okay. I have to be a little careful when I cast. That quick stick. I'm not fond of that design. I prefer to wear it's like the Pen 50s and all the other ones where this stays in free spool until I turn it off manually, but that's all good. This is a super pretty reel. And the line counters. Okay, yeah, line counter works. I was afraid that it didn't work. That is really cool, y'all. So, without any further ado, let's get this thing unwrapped the rest of the way. Alright, tie it off that little knot. Ta-dow. Good stuff, y'all. Good stuff. It's got great weight to it. It's very sturdy construction. And it's probably going to be very, very sensitive. I am absolutely awesomely grateful to actually have this part of my new collection. It took me a very long time of negotiating with people online and other stuff to the where I can actually get them to start implicating pen reels onto ugly sticks. Thank you to those who have been watching my YouTube. Y'all, I can tell you've been paying attention, because I got an email for this rod on its debut on the website. I was one of the first people to see it. Promotions and all that stuff. And that's absolutely awesome, man. It's got the same functions as the Warfare does. The auto lock handle. Not hugely fond of it, but it'll do the job that I need it to do. We got I think this is a 5-1-1, if I'm correct. This is a 5 turns on the spool to 1 turn, 1 full rotation on the reel. And watch here, we can actually watch this. You see that depth counter right there? See how it says 0? To show you how many feet this thing turns in one turn. See where the handle is. One full rotation. It takes over a foot of line per turn. And that's without line on it. It'll actually be more like close to 20 or 30 inches per turn once the line's on it. Actually, yep, I was right. It says it right there, 29 inches. That's very, very cool. So, friends, I scoured the box and scoured the box and scoured the box, and there's no tool. Y'all forgot about it. That's okay. If somebody sees the video, send me the tool that goes to this reel, please. I'd be grateful. Pens are supposed to be giving a tool with all their reels. That way you can maintain them. And I really appreciate it if you would send me the one that goes to this pole. Very much appreciate it. So a couple of weeks ago, when I had the notification that it was being created, I went to a place I don't like very much. I don't like going to this place much like at all, but they're the only ones that had what I was looking for, sadly. I went down to Big Fish Outfitters, down located next to Milton Hill Lake, just off of the 183 exit on 40, and I purchased some Blaze Orange 30-pound monofilament. Sadly, they're the only ones that have it, but it's alright. You see what I paid for it. Yeah, that's a big reason I don't like going there. Online, they're always sold out. Online, it's $5 cheaper. But it's okay. Everybody got to make their businesses work, and it is what it is, and you still got me paying for it. So it is, yeah, that'd be the sum of it. But we're going to spool this up. I'm going to show you how I do it. That way, our new Jewel gets a chance. And we might actually go do a little fishing tonight. Give it a shot. Get a little bit of fair shake. Maybe catch us a fish if we're lucky. So there are many different ways to spool up one of these reels. A lot of people might just throw the spool line in a bucket or hang it over something, you know, whatever it may be, or just leave it. Have a friend hold it with a pencil. I've come up with something pretty unique over my years of doing this. And what I actually do is I will take, or correction, I found a great big nail that they use in the creation of telephone poles, or the implications of telephone poles. They use them for climbing, they use them for many different things. But I took and I adapted that nail onto my little lattice area. This used to be a plant holder years ago before I got the house. I just never took it down, but it's a neat little shelf and it kind of swings. But I took that big old nail and I went through the bottom and I got a little carrier hook and a well, I'm not sure what they're called, but it's a little hook that they use for when you're hanging up decorations and whatnot. Got a screw end on it, and you know, of course, a little open clasp where you can hang stuff. I took it, put the nail in there, and I bent it around to where it won't come out, and it'll act like a bearing. And what I'll do is I'll take my line. You see, it's got that one little hole right there. I like keeping these things in good shape, the outsides. I got OCD, I can't help it. But I'll take it and I'll use that little hole right there, and I'll insert it in there like so. Come on now, work for me. Sorry y'all, I'm having problems with my camera. It don't wanna cooperate with me. But the idea is I take it and I'll feed that nail through that hole right there. Just like so. And goes on relatively easy. And it don't pop off easy. So what it does, it's going to sit there now and rotate. See how I'm turning that like that? And it'll keep an even, straight stream of line coming off this spool to where it can't get all kind of twisted up and gobbledygooked. And this is a huge way to help save you from line twist and future backlashes. I'll take that piece off right like that. We're going to take a little sticky tab so I don't lose it. Stick it on there like so. This is 30 pounds. Blaze orange monofilament. Feed it off over here, set the camera up like this. The struggles, y'all. That's something about me. I don't hide the struggles. We all have them. Ain't nobody perfect, and bloopers are a part of life. But anyways, I assembled the rod. Oh, you gonna fight me like this now, ain't you? Alright, I'm gonna take a little section here, as you can see, kind of looped up. This is good food for thought whenever you're feeding through lines. If anybody's ever tried to do it, and they know what kind of pain in the butt it can be to get this stuff through the guides. And if you lose a hold of it, it'll pop back out. Well, you take this little overhoop, and it actually stops it from falling out of the reel. See this little hoop right here? It can't get sucked back out that way. It basically holds its own self in there to pressure. Usually, this ain't so difficult. The only reason it's difficult is because I'm trying to share it with other people. And I don't know about the rest of y'all, but the good Lord's got a weird old way of showing me that I shouldn't share my knowledges. Or it's the devil one, probably the devil. But I ain't gonna give a care one way or another. I've been given a purpose, and that's the thing about it. I look at them and I say thank you for every struggle and every trial. Because without that, you don't grow. Alright, see how I got that fed through like so? My means of connection are very simple. Just simple overhand knots, one over, one under, like so. I hope you can see that knot. Then pull a little tight, one over, one under, and back through the hole. Alright, see how we got this little joiner knot right here? Now all I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that little tag that I just made and pull her down. Like I said, this wouldn't be so hard if I wasn't trying to share it. But a quick pull down like that, that line is now cinched to the reel and will not come off. That is what I think it's close to a Palomar knot. take and clip my excess, the little tags. You don't want to leave them tags on there. You most certainly want to get them off of there.
I end up cutting out, just let me know. Do you want to use household income, or would you like to proceed with just your income?
Alright, you see our knot. Our knot is now secured. I'll reset my bait counter. I'm going to get a rough estimate on how many feet we got. It goes from where the stationary area we are right now. It'll go from 999 backwards. Oh, we had an issue. That'll happen from time to time, folks.
Now, based on the information that was provided to us, and when we sent it off to the fisherman team, this is what they came back as the channel.
Alright, friends, that's how much line it held. We went from 999 all the way down to 378. Now, granted, this line, yes, there's quite a bit on there. It's got almost 600 feet on it. But this line on here is still very loose. And I have another process that I have to do still that I will not have on this. But I have a method of tightening the spools. That one's just for me. I'll actually walk the line the whole way off of it and use extreme tension to put it back onto the spool so that it'll be tight enough to where when I go to cast, it won't backlash. And secondly, I also use a swivel and some other things to where as I'm doing this and I'm feeding out all line, any bit of twist, any bit of imperfections on how it cranked in or anything like that on this initial line will be corrected. Look at how pretty that is, y'all. Ain't that beautiful? Yeah. Well, friends, what you think? I went and did my little thing I told you about. Got the line on there nice and tight now. Time to go fishing.
Catfish crazy.
There's a fire within. Hate to admit